So, Workaway. It's a good site, it's a good measure to get out of your comfort zone. That's what happened in my first Workaway. I didn't even expect it because I worked 6 hours in this hostel run by a wonderful woman who I would call Melanie and a wonderful guy called H. I would just call him H, like, V for Vendetta. I already done a video about him. It's very short and very bad, to be honest. So bad that I'm ashamed I've done that video. And there was other people over there. Well, a volunteer named Jay, which I would just name Jay, because maybe he doesn't want to be named, he doesn't want to be known. I'm not sure. Maybe he wants, maybe he doesn't, but just for safety, let's get with the names that are not theirs. And so H and Melanie invited to their home. I don't say, unfortunately I can't say I was the best volunteer. I wish I could say, but I wasn't. And by the way, my cough is because unfortunately I'm a smoker. Cigarette smoker, of course. Not that other kind of smoker. And well, it was my first time, maybe because that's when I didn't give my best, but also I'm not very much used to work in a kitchen. And it's something tough sometimes, because usually they ask you to, depending on your work, they ask you to work for 6 hours or 8 hours. In total, usually it's usually more or less everybody asks you to work like 24 hours a week. They usually divide it like 6 hours a day, more or less. I don't know. That's my experience in Tel Aviv in the hostel. And I met still want to thank them for the opportunity. Like I said, I want to name them because Melanie, she had done a video with another guy who asked what they thought about religion in Israel to Israelis, and she didn't want to appear in that video. I don't know what the legalities of that video are, what are like image rights in Israel. I think they're more freer than Italy and Brazil, that's for sure. And when I posted this thing, I said, oh look Melanie, it's you, look at what I found you for my research. And she I went to sleep because there are maybe 1 hour or 1 hour 2 hours of difference, and after a few minutes I learned to close my phone, but the next day when I woke up I saw the notification and she asked me, please take it down, I don't want to be seen, in other words. And for what I can tell you, I want to respect that. I think that guy didn't do a very good job to interview her and use her face if she didn't state it too. But maybe she misinterpreted, or maybe she didn't see the camera. I think that's a kind of video, but I don't know. It was her experience. The experience was special to me. Like, it's very dear to me. I still think about what they said to me, and I still think about it. Like, H and Melody said to me some things like, H doesn't believe is an Israeli, is Jewish by heritage and officially by genetics, ethnicity, call it what you want, and is not officially renounced by, let's say, in the bureaucracy of Israel. He hasn't renounced to Judaism, but he declares himself as a follower of the pagan traditions, or a neo-pagan. I think he defines himself religiously as a pagan, and that's all, not new, not neo, and so on. And Melanie, she's just secular. She wants religious people not to get offered the acid and find an actual work, because yes, there's a lot of people study religion in Israel that just use it as an excuse, and a lot of religious Jews don't do the military when a lot of people say they should. But anyway, Workaway, and this space was made possible by the experience I had with the volunteers I had. Jay, Guv, and another Jay. I mean, there are two different people, but they made my day very special. The only thing I didn't like, and I didn't tell in the first video, was that I have a personal dislike with a guest that had turned volunteer. I didn't tell, of course, about. Well, I tell H about it when I shared your opinion. She said like, because I usually want to get out of my comfort zone, my personal. I want to, like, out of people, usually politically they stay in a bubble in their own head with people who have usually the same opinion. I don't personally have a friend who is a Buddhist, a political, and most of my friends are either leftists or liberals, and I'm the only national conservative, or the only right wing if you want. Although the point is, just a little quotation mark, I'm, yes, a national conservative, but not like European standards or North American standards. By national conservative, I want to preserve the identity, culture, and demographics, and social aspects, and economic independence of Italy and Brazil, my two identities. Returning back to my first workout experience, they made it special. The only thing that I didn't like, it wasn't fault of the hostel or Melanie or H or anyone else. It was a guest who told a volunteer that she basically has said, what's, I asked her how it's going in America, how it's going, and she said bad because of Trump. She was like the classical little town liberal girl that she came from a place called Walla Walla. I mean, how the fuck can you name a city Walla Walla? Come on, really? Doesn't it sounded stupid when they name it? And she was a graduate of liberal arts. I didn't surprise me she had the opinion. And she said that me, a non-Jewish person of heterosexual orientation had more advantages than her, that she was Jewish. Said, how does it work? I asked her. She didn't reply, just because you're an intersectional male, you're dominant, you're patriarchal, and so on. I said, I was about to tell her that I was Brazilian, but I don't know if it was of any use. And, well, it ended up like, I just said, okay, we disagree on that. And but she replied with, you can disagree with me because you're white. That's what when I wanted to slap her, like really hard, but then she's a woman, also a feminist, so you can imagine what kind of mess I would have got into if I have even right. Plus H, one of the conditions that they put me, say try to they guess nicely, unless they try to kill you. And I said I accepted. She didn't try to kill me, she just was an imposing woman that unfortunately she turned into a volunteer for a couple of weeks, and to stand there like she was everywhere. She was a pain in the ass. She farted and she snorted in the room. I don't know how the others didn't notice, but anyway, I was the only one not to like her. But I mean, it's not a problem of the hostel, it's a problem with me and this person, not mine. The hostel, I still recommend it to a lot of people. It's I don't know if I should name the hostel. I think it's better not to. I will see.